Hey there, friend. Have you ever sat back and wondered how some folks seem to embrace getting older with a twinkle in their eye and a spring in their step, while others, well, they might be struggling a bit more with the changes that come with age? I've been thinking a lot about this lately, and I've realized that there's a wealth of wisdom out there from seniors who have been there, done that, and are still going strong. So I thought, why not share some of that timeless wisdom with you? In this video, we're going to dive into the art of aging with confidence and joy, drawing from the experiences of those who have mastered it. You know, as we get older, it's easy to focus on the things that aren't working quite as well as they used to. Our joints might creak a little more, our energy might not be what it once was, and sometimes we might feel like the world is moving a bit too fast for us to keep up. But here's the thing, getting older doesn't have to be a downhill slide. In fact, it can be one of the most rewarding, fulfilling, and joyful times of our lives. And who better to learn from than those who have already walked this path? Let me tell you about someone I met recently, a woman named Dorothy. She's 87 years young and radiates a joy that's infectious. When I asked her the secret to her zest for life, she smiled and said, "It's all about perspective, dear. I wake up every morning and choose to see the beauty in the world around me. I focus on what I can do, not what I can't, and I surround myself with people who lift me up and make me laugh." Dorothy's words struck a chord with me, and I realized that aging with confidence and joy is a choice we can all make, no matter our age. So, in this video, we're going to explore some timeless wisdom from seniors who have embraced this choice. We'll hear about their experiences, learn from their insights, and discover practical ways we can apply their lessons to our own lives. Because, let's face it, we could all use a little more confidence and joy as we navigate this beautiful journey of aging. Let's start with a lesson from another remarkable senior, a man named George. George is 92 and still lives on his own, tending to his garden and keeping up with his favorite baseball team. When I asked him about his secret to staying independent and joyful, he chuckled and said, "It's all about staying curious, my friend. You see, the world is full of wonders, and as long as you keep learning and exploring, you'll never feel old." George's words got me thinking about how important it is to keep our minds active and engaged as we age. Now, I know what you might be thinking, but how do I stay curious when my body isn't as spry as it used to be? Well, George has some practical advice for that too. He told me that he reads a book every week, takes online courses on topics that interest him, and even learned how to use a smartphone so he could keep up with the latest news and connect with his grandkids. "It's never too late to learn something new," he said with a wink, and you know, George is onto something. Studies have shown that keeping our minds active and engaged can help keep our brains healthy and even improve our overall well-being. So, whether it's picking up a new hobby, diving into a book, or taking a class at your local community center, there are so many ways to stay curious and embrace the joy of learning at any age. But staying curious isn't just about keeping our minds sharp. It's also about staying connected to the world around us. And that brings me to another piece of timeless wisdom from a senior named Martha. Martha is 79 and has faced her fair share of challenges in life, but she always greets the world with a smile. When I asked her how she stays so positive, she told me, "It's all about gratitude, dear. Every day, I take a moment to appreciate the little things, the warmth of the sun on my face, the laughter of my grandchildren, even the simple pleasure of a good cup of coffee. When you focus on what you're grateful for, it's hard to feel anything but joy." Martha's words reminded me of the power of gratitude and how it can transform our perspective on life. And the best part, practicing gratitude is something we can all do, no matter our age or circumstances. Whether it's keeping a gratitude journal, sharing what we're thankful for with loved ones, or simply taking a moment each day to reflect on the good in our lives, cultivating gratitude can help us age with more joy and contentment. And you know, as I've been talking to these incredible seniors and hearing their stories, I've realized that aging with confidence and joy isn't about trying to turn back the clock or pretending that getting older doesn't come with its challenges. It's about embracing this stage of life with open arms, learning from those who have come before us, and choosing to focus on the beauty, the joy, and the possibilities that each new day brings. So, my friend, as we continue this journey together, I hope you'll join me in exploring more of this timeless wisdom from seniors who have mastered the art of aging with grace and joy. Because at the end of the day, growing older is a gift, and it's one that we can all embrace with confidence and a smile on our faces. Now, let's dive deeper into some more practical ways we can apply this wisdom to our own lives, starting with the power of staying active and engaged. As we've learned from George, staying curious and learning new things can keep our minds sharp and our spirits high. But what about our bodies? How can we keep them moving in a way that brings us joy and energy? One of the best ways to do this is by incorporating gentle movement into your daily routine. And I'm not just talking about hitting the gym for a hardcore workout. For many of us, especially as we get older, the key to sustained energy is consistent, low-impact activity. Let me tell you about my friend Evelyn. She's 72 and still dances around her living room every morning. She doesn't do it to lose weight or get in shape. She does it because it makes her feel alive, connected to her body, and ready to take on the day. Evelyn's secret is to find movement that feels joyful and sustainable. For her, it's dancing. For you, it might be taking a leisurely walk around your neighborhood, practicing Tai Chi in the park, or even doing some chair yoga right in your living room. The important thing is to find something you enjoy and can stick with. Start small, maybe just 5 minutes a day, and gradually increase as you feel comfortable. And here's a little tip from Evelyn herself. Put on your favorite music. Whether it's Sinatra, the Beatles, or the latest pop hits, moving to music you love can lift your mood and make exercise feel less like a chore and more like a celebration of life. Now that we've explored the importance of gentle movement, let's talk about the power of social connections. You know, as Martha shared with us, gratitude can be a powerful tool for maintaining a positive outlook. But there's another aspect of her philosophy that I think is equally important: surrounding ourselves with people who uplift us. I recently visited a senior community center where I met a man named Walter. Walter is 85 and told me that the secret to his happiness is the friendships he's cultivated over the years. It's not about having 100 friends, he said. It's about having a few good ones who make you feel seen and valued. Walter makes it a point to have lunch with his friends at the center every week, and they often play cards or go on outings together. The science backs up Walter's approach. Studies have shown that strong social connections can improve our mental and physical health, boost our immune system, and even help us live longer. So, how can we nurture these connections as we age? First, reach out to old friends, send a letter, make a phone call, or better yet, arrange to meet up in person. If you're feeling adventurous, why not plan a reunion with your high school or college pals? And don't forget about making new friends. Join a club, take a class, or volunteer at a local organization. You never know who you might meet or the impact they could have on your life. Another way to stay connected is through technology. While it's no substitute for face-to-face interaction, video calls, social media, and even text messaging can help bridge the gap when you can't be with your loved ones in person. And if you're feeling tech-savvy, why not start a blog or a YouTube channel to share your wisdom and experiences with others? Now, I want to share one more story with you, one that perfectly encapsulates the theme of staying active, engaged, and connected as we age. I met a woman named Lillian, who at 90 years old is still going strong. Lillian attributes her vitality to what she calls her three-legged stool of aging gracefully, physical activity, mental stimulation, and social connection. For physical activity, Lillian swims every day at her local pool. It's gentle on her joints, but keeps her body strong and limber. For mental stimulation, she reads the newspaper cover to cover and does crossword puzzles to keep her mind sharp. And for social connection, she hosts a weekly potluck dinner for her neighbors and friends, where they share stories, laughter, and delicious food. Lillian's approach is a perfect example of how these elements can work together to create a fulfilling and joyful life at any age. And the best part, it's never too late to start. Whether you're 60 or 100, you can begin incorporating these habits into your life today. So, my friend, as we continue this journey of aging with grace and joy, remember that it's all about making choices that nourish your body, mind, and spirit. Choose to move in a way that feels good to you. Choose to keep learning and exploring the world around you. Choose to surround yourself with people who lift you up and make you feel alive. And as we move forward, let's keep exploring more ways to apply this timeless wisdom from our seniors who have mastered the art of aging. Because at the end of the day, growing older is a gift, and it's one that we can all embrace with open arms and a smile on our faces. So, we've talked about the importance of staying active, engaged, and connected as we age. But there are a couple more habits that I want to share with you, ones that can truly transform your daily life and help you embrace aging with even more confidence and joy. Let's dive into the fourth habit, nurturing a sense of purpose. I met a wonderful gentleman named Edward, who at 86 years old still works part-time at a local bookstore. When I asked him why he keeps working at his age, he told me, "It's not about the money, my friend. It's about feeling useful, being part of a community, and having something to look forward to every day." Edward's words struck a chord with me. Having a sense of purpose can give us a reason to get up in the morning, a motivation to keep moving forward, and a deep sense of fulfillment. Now, finding your purpose doesn't mean you need to go back to work or take on a huge project. It can be as simple as volunteering at your local animal shelter, mentoring a young person, or even starting a garden in your backyard. The key is to find something that lights you up, that makes you feel like you're contributing to the world in a meaningful way. And remember, it's never too late to discover or rediscover your purpose. Whether you're 60 or 100, there's always something out there waiting for you to explore. The fifth and final habit I want to share with you is about the power of flexibility, both in body and mind. I recently had the pleasure of meeting Clara, a spry 82-year-old who practices yoga every day. She told me, "Flexibility isn't just about touching your toes, dear. It's about being open to new experiences, adapting to change, and keeping an open mind." Clara's approach to life is a beautiful reminder that staying flexible can help us navigate the ups and downs of aging with grace and resilience. For your body, consider incorporating simple stretching exercises into your daily routine. It doesn't have to be an hour-long yoga session. Even a few minutes of gentle stretches can make a big difference in maintaining your flexibility and preventing stiffness. And for your mind, try to approach each day with a sense of openness and curiosity. Be willing to try new things, whether it's a new recipe, a new hobby, or even a new way of thinking about a challenge in your life. As we wrap up this journey together, let's take a moment to reflect on the key points we've explored. We've learned from seniors like Dorothy, George, Martha, Evelyn, Walter, Lillian, Edward, and Clara, all of whom have shown us that aging with confidence and joy is not only possible, but truly attainable. By staying curious, practicing gratitude, moving our bodies in gentle ways, nurturing social connections, finding a sense of purpose, and maintaining flexibility, we can transform the way we approach getting older. Remember, my friend, aging is a gift, and it's one that we can all embrace with open arms and a smile on our faces. It's not about trying to turn back the clock or pretending that getting older doesn't come with its challenges. It's about making choices every day that nourish our body, mind, and spirit. And the beautiful thing is, it's never too late to start making those choices. So, as you go about your day, I encourage you to think about one small change you can make to bring more joy and vitality into your life. Maybe it's taking a short walk in your neighborhood, calling an old friend, or trying a new recipe. Whatever it is, remember that small changes can make a big difference in your health and happiness. I'd love to hear from you. What wisdom have you gained from the seniors in your life? How do you stay active, engaged, and joyful as you age? Please share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Your stories might just inspire someone else on their journey. And if you found this video helpful, please give it a like and consider subscribing to the channel. We'll be sharing more content like this to help you live your best life at any age. As we part ways for now, remember that each new day is an opportunity to embrace the beauty, the joy, and the possibilities that come with aging. Here's to living your best life, no matter your age. Until next time, my friend, keep smiling, keep learning, and keep choosing joy.